Hello everyone, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today, we're tackling one of the most iconic French pastries, the croissant. That's right, we're making those flaky, buttery, absolutely heavenly croissants from scratch. I know it might seem intimidating, but I promise, with a little patience, you can achieve bakery quality results right at home. The key is in the layers, or what the French call laminage. This process of folding butter into dough creates dozens of delicate, crispy layers that puff up beautifully in the oven. It's pure magic. So, roll up your sleeves, get your best butter ready, and let's get baking. First things first, let's talk about the ingredients. You'll need some high-quality, high-fat, European-style butter. This is the star of the show, so don't skimp on it. The higher fat content means less water, which results in flakier layers. You'll also need all-purpose flour, sugar, salt, instant yeast, and milk. We'll start by making the dough, or the détrempe, in a large bowl. Mix your flour, sugar, salt, and yeast. Then, slowly add in the lukewarm milk and mix until a shaggy dough forms. Turn it out onto a lightly floured surface and knead for just a few minutes until it is smooth. We don't want to overwork the gluten. Form it into a rectangle, wrap it in plastic, and let it chill in the fridge for about an hour. While the dough is chilling, let's prepare our butter block. This is the heart of the croissant. Take your cold butter and place it between two sheets of parchment paper. Using a rolling pin, you're going to pound and roll the butter into a flat, even square, about 8 by 8 inches. The goal is to make the butter pliable, but still cold. This is super important. If the butter gets too warm, it will just melt into the dough instead of creating those distinct layers. Once your butter block is ready, pop it back into the fridge to firm up while we wait for the dough. Okay, it's time for the lamination. This is where the magic happens. Take your chilled dough out of the fridge and roll it into a rectangle that is about twice the size of your butter block. Place the butter block in the center of the dough. Now, fold the dough over the butter like you're closing a book, making sure to completely encase it. Pinch the seams to seal the butter in. Congratulations, you've just completed the lock-in. Now, we begin the folds, or turns. Carefully roll your dough package into a long rectangle. Then, perform a letter fold by folding 1/3 of the dough into the center, and then folding the other third over it, just like folding a letter. Wrap it up and chill it for 30 minutes. We're going to repeat this process of rolling and folding 2 more times. So, that's a total of 3 turns. Each time, you're creating more and more layers of butter and dough. Remember to chill the dough for 30 minutes between each turn. This rest period is crucial. It lets the gluten relax and keeps the butter cold, preventing it from oozing out. After your final turn and final chill, it's time to shape our croissants. Roll the dough out into a large, thin rectangle. Trim the edges to expose the beautiful layers. Then, cut the dough into long, skinny triangles. To shape each croissant, take a triangle and make a small slit at the wide base. Gently stretch the triangle to elongate it. Then, starting from the base, roll it up towards the tip. Curve the ends inward to create that classic crescent shape. Place your shaped croissants on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Now for the final proof. Let them sit in a warm spot for about 1 to 2 hours, or until they're visibly puffy and jiggly. They should nearly double in size. Just before baking, gently brush them with an egg wash. This will give them that gorgeous, shiny golden brown finish. Bake them in a preheated oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, or 200 Celsius, for about 15 to 20 minutes. Until they are deeply golden and flaky. And there you have it. Perfect, homemade, buttery French croissants. The smell in your kitchen will be absolutely incredible. Let them cool for a few minutes before you dive in. Listen to that crunch. Just look at those beautiful layers inside. All your hard work has paid off. It's a process, but it's so worth it. Thanks so much for baking with me today. If you try this recipe, let me know how it goes in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more baking adventures. See you next time.